Okay, so we're looking at our first real contract here. Our mission is to eliminate some strikers. Of course, their requester is Chrome, because only they would. And they're going to pay us 1,300 upon success. Workers in the Avalon Valley developmental area, demonstrating for better working conditions, have taken over the Dome Bridge. They have erected a barricade on the bridge and have completely halted any traffic. There is no sign of their giving in to the guards. They persist in demanding to see the HQ. We told them that we have no time to deal with such trifling matters, and they don't seem to understand. Yes, Chrome is a bit of a douchebag company. In fact, Chrome is an extremely douchebag company. Anyway, we can't leave this as is in a long drawn-out battle. Collateral damage would become a problem, so forcibly eliminate them now. Several worker MTs are on the bridge, but this should be no problem at all for you Ravens. Our armored division is also deployed. Should be an easy job, so get to it. Blah 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 blah. And before we launch the sortie, we will look at the AC I am using. Okay, because I have sold my original head and the back radar, they are together worth more than this head, which has a built-in radar. I am using the stock standard core. I have the standard arms. I haven't had the money to change them. Of course, we're just selling off stuff, the stock stuff and buying new parts. I did sell off the stock legs for the LB4400. The stock legs cost like 25 grand. These ones only cost 17, so it's a huge profit in that. This is also that I can upgrade my generator. This one just has exceptional power output compared to the other one. The other one was like 3,000 or 4,000 output. This one's 9,000, and it still has a higher maximum charge as well. Using with stock fire control and boosters. We sold all of our back weapons. If you sell your head, your back weapons, and your legs, and you buy the HD2002 and the LB4400, you should come out with that 90,000. Well, if you sell them all, you should come out with that 90,000, which will let you buy the HD2002, LB4400, and GBG 10,000. And still have your standard laser blade and rifle to use. So, there is what our setup is. So now that we have that all sorted out, let's get to it. Now, while we are loading, there is one little caveat. I am using basically a New Game Plus. So I have all the plus enhancements
Combat
unlocked,
system engaged.
and I have all the weapons collected. But I will still show you where they are. There is a hidden heavy rocket launcher, which I recommend grabbing. It should be right about there. Use the laser blade button to grab it, and it's worth about 30 grand. So these guys are... Okay, I don't recommend doing that if you're trying to make money. I'm going to pay a lot here. I do recommend going a little bit into the game. until you can afford a bunch of really expensive to fire weaponry, by the way, and firing it all off and getting all the plus enhancements right at the start. But I'm going to, for the first bit, use cheaply built AC, what I would normally do on a playthrough, just so I can show you what I have for recommended parts and everything. Now you can manually aim, just like this. The two things that the plus enhancements are doing for me right now, well, the three things, are you can throw your laser blade, you use half energy, and I have a missile indicator. So really, I would just be doing this. I might just not have the aerial endurance that I have. Oh, wonderful. There we go. Another thing, these reverse joint plates, they're used in most areas. They're not very good, but they do have excellent energy efficiency and massive jump distance.
Battle over. Combat system disengaged.
So let's see how we did. Well, we paid out a bunch in ammunition and repairs. Add another 32 something to that, I believe. And it's not a bad payout. Alright, I've actually decided to make this a doubleheader because it's so short. This is the second mission you should do. It is eliminate squatters, as opposed to eliminating strikers. This one is from the Zam City Guard, and they're allied, I believe, with Miracle Millennium. I can't talk right now, I guess. And you'll be paid 1,400. Now, I haven't made any changes to the AC. One change I would recommend is actually getting a better booster. You are to eliminate a group of illegal squatters at an abandoned factory on the east side of the city. They profess to be radicals opposed to area redevelopment. However, the planners have already reached an agreement with the citizens in question, so these are merely outlaws who want an excuse to run amok. But they are still citizens, so from the standpoint of the Guard, we cannot use force. If they are left as is, there is the risk of affecting the progress of the plan. There is no need for restraint. We want you to firmly teach them the rules of society. Okay. So when the police can't do the job, hire a mercenary to do it. Now, before we do this, I'll actually show you which boosters to buy. Or at least which boosters I like to buy. Okay, so here we are back in my garage. Just to show you the boosters to buy. Now these are the basic stock boosters, the BP320. And as you can see, they have a 9800 boost power and a 4360 charge drain. So when we compare it to other boosters, or at least other early game boosters, we have the BP350. It's lighter, that's for sure, and it has a higher boost power and slightly higher charge drain. Ignore that one. You don't get that for a long time. We also have the BT2. And as you can see here, you should be able to afford this now. There's a 14,800 boost power and a 3,850 charge drain. So it's more powerful and has less charge drain, and it's not we'll say it's not all that much energy. So you want these ones, and I've made no other changes. Alright, so here we are, about to go on our mission. Now I just want to be very specific again. It's the first time through, you know, unless you have gotten experimented on 6 times from the plus enhancements, I'll tell you how to do that. You will be using more energy than I have, and you can't throw the laser blades yet. And the missile incoming thing is just, it's not terribly good. Or
Combat
it's good.
system engaged.
It's just an extra, really. So you might be having a little less or a little more energy usage. But everything else should be the same if it's your first time through. You basically get a negative 20 or I think it's negative 20,000 money, credits, whatever. Where are these guys? Here we go. And it starts you back at the start. Changes your name to Rebel something random, which you can change back. I'll show you how to do that at some point, and you will have new abilities, but you'll keep all of your parts that you've acquired, but you won't keep anything else. You won't keep the money, it's the only thing you lose. And you basically restart the game. And we have one of these guys. Oh. Okay, seriously, just die. Oh boy. Alright. Move up to this guy. These guys have a lot of skill, a lot of damage, both at range and close in, if they have rocket launchers. So they're best not to be careful with. And these guys actually, for seeming like being a basic enemy, they can actually do a lot of damage if you let them focus on you. Now I am of course not just going in random directions, I am actually using a planned out evasive pattern. It's maybe 1/4 random and 1/4 planned.
Combat system disengaged.
So just keep that in mind. Once you understand how to dodge properly in this game, it'll become second nature to you. So let's see how we did. We spent a lot in repairs again. I recommend keeping your repairs down as low as possible. It just makes it really, really annoying to have to keep paying for repairs, especially on your first playthrough. I recommend going until you can afford one of the grenade launchers and a decent AC, and then starting to get the plus enhancements. So there we go. That's it for this video, and have a good one, eh?